Hello, my name is Edwin Stoltz, and this is my informative speech on the topic of the effects of friendship. When we think of living longer and friendship, those two things don't typically cross each other's paths. We tend to think of other things that affect how long we live our lives, such as daily exercise, fitness, dietary, and even genetics. But what if I were to tell you that friendship does have an effect on how long we live? Friendship does have an effect on our daily life, and friendship has an effect on overall our behavior itself. So, why this particular topic? We're in college, and in college, you encounter so many amazing people that at times it can kind of feel like, well, these are cool people, but why should I try to go out of my way to be friends with so and so from class or work or sorority? Why should I go out of my way? This is to kind of help with that decision, not to how to be friends, but why. So, what is friendship? When we talk about friendship, we're going to rely on the definition from the first source, which is Aristotle's account of friendship in the Nicomachean Ethics, written by Walker ADM. I do not know how to pronounce the initials. The three definitions of friendship are friendship of joy slash convenience, which is you like being around a person. So this could be a classmate, this could be a friend that you see every now and then in campus, but you don't interact with all that much outside of campus. You have friendship of utility, which is coworkers. So these are people that you get along with at work or even lab classmates. Those two could be in tandem. And then you have the third and last, which is friendship of goodness, which is what we imagine overall friendship to actually be. The goodness of another person, wanting to spend time with this person, wanting them to spend time with you, but most importantly, wanting to be there for that person when things are not always the best that they seem to be. So that is the main three definitions of friendship that we work with: convenience, joy slash joy, utility, and goodness. Now, what are the effects of friendship? Well, according to a study done in an article, the article being called The Worth of Friendship: Can Friends Keep Us Happy and Healthy, written by Rosemary Blazner. In this article, it talks about a study that was discussed where friends tend to have a greater effect on feeling happy and having a positive outlook than someone whose only friends are relatives. They maintain bonds of mutual support, reciprocity, and can remain consistently stable. These bonds last for years, and because so, as these friendships last, they share life advice, growth is gained, whether it be in diets, exercises, recommended medical care, life guidance, emotional development, spiritual development. There are so many facets of life when it comes to friendships because you have one person and the entire tandem of that being of a person with another. So that is a constant exchange of information throughout life, kept in friendship. So that is the effects of friendship: overall healthier mindset, healthier diet, healthier outlook on life. But what is the essence of friendship? We covered what is friendship: convenience, joy, utility, and goodness. And then we covered what the effects of friendship are. But what is the essence of friendship? Well, according to an article called Friendship, the Journal of Speculative Philosophy, written by Leonora Halstead, for many people, including myself, especially in college, we think that most of our friendships are ones of convenience. But even those friendships have an aspect, an essential piece, an essence of something of that is shared with friendships of pleasure and especially with friendships of goodness. For a friendship of utility and pleasures, both use this missing piece to grow into what makes a friendship of goodness. A friendship of goodness, that piece being love. As stated in the article I mentioned before, Friendship, it is difficult to tell what best evidences friendship. Love is solvent of all things. It holds in solution, as it were, every possibility of devotion, tenderness, helpfulness. Some event occurs, and the possibility is precipitated into an act, a word, a silence. This quote I just stated from that article means this: love, in and of itself, is something that just happens. It is the core essence of a friendship because it is something that once you realize, you enjoy, you love this thing to do with the person that is in the person, you want to be around them. To close my speech, with the last few seconds I have, this research is very eye opening, and I hope you learned something about friendship that perhaps you didn't know before. I certainly didn't. And this is intended to give all of us, including myself, a reason to not necessarily give up on true friendship and to always be open to pursuing the next person beside us, the person in front of us, coworker, a classmate, because they could be our next true friend.